All right, it's that time of the week. What are some of the big social movements with AI that are unfolding, I should say? Joining me now is Dr. Karen Sutherland from the University of the Sunshine Coast. Now, I understand OpenAI took the centre stage at this year's Met Gala exhibition. Tell us a little bit more about this.
Yeah, this is exciting, and I really love this story because it shows how AI can help to bring things like history to life. So at the Met Gala, OpenAI developed a chatbot that was based on the life of the woman's name was Natalie from the 1930s. Her wedding dress was the final dress in the exhibition. And so they made a chatbot so people who were going to the gala could actually ask about her life through a chat interface or a QR code. And so it's added just another layer, made it really an immersive experience. This is a really great use of AI, trying to bring together the past and the present and the future, really.
Yeah, it's cool. I've seen examples of this out there. I think this is such a great space to do it in, something that's a creative space. I've seen a war museum come under a little bit of concern creating one of these deep fakes as a soldier. But I think this space it's quite appropriate. It seems very fun and creative again.
Yeah, and I think this was just a little experiment, so I would love to see what happens next year. I think it went down really well, and so I think there'll be something even bigger and better next year.
Did you happen to catch the Met Gala by any chance? Some of those outfits out there were pretty cool.
How could you miss it? Some people couldn't even walk in them. I don't know how they lasted the evening in those dresses, but they were phenomenal.
I'm curious to know some of the highlights of OpenAI's contributions to the event. Do you think this is something we'll be seeing more and more of moving forward?
Absolutely, yes. And I think it was a really good PR move of OpenAI to inject themselves or integrate themselves into such a world event. People watch around the world, and just to show the organisers of the event what they can actually do to make it an even more immersive experience for those who attended. I can't wait to see next year. It's moving so rapidly. This was just a little chatbot. Imagine what they'll do next year.
I'm thinking design and all sorts of things you could do in 3D and manufacturing. Let's jump over to OpenAI, supported by Microsoft. It's reportedly considering launching its own search engine. This is one you brought to me as well.
This is really exciting as well. So it seems that, so at the moment, Microsoft is a big supporter and key player with OpenAI, of course, and ChatGPT. And so together, they're actually coming up with search. At the moment, you can access Bing through ChatGPT, but in the paid version in ChatGPT 4. But I think they're going to try and reimagine search. So Sam Altman was saying he wants it not to be like another Google. He wants to actually completely revolutionize the search space. At the moment, we can use tools like Perplexity. You can actually search through those. That's an AI tool. And even Google's Gemini has search functionality it runs. And even also Meta's new AI as well runs on previous public posts and also on Google search. So I can't wait to see what they're thinking and what they're going to come up with.
Absolutely, and it's no question who they're targeting here, the search engine Google, the behemoth of the industry. How are they going to differentiate themselves, do you think?
Oh, I have no idea, but I think it's going to be something that's going to blow our minds. It'll be something we haven't even thought about, because I don't think they would come out with anything less than that.
What do you think the impact of that shift could be? I've been using Google for my entire life. It'd be interesting to see what the shift looks like. I remember things like Ask Jeeves and Yahoo and that shift. I suppose it always happens, but what do you think the impact could be?
Will it just create content? Will it reorganize things? Will it be able to read the contents of video? So not just looking at search terms, but actually come back with the summaries of video content. Who knows what it's actually going to do? But I think, yeah, sky's the limit, really. Like we've seen with Google Gemini, it can come back with lists and links through to things, and same with Perplexity. But I think what's the next step? What's more than that? And I think that's what this new search through OpenAI is going to actually be.
Absolutely. Bigger, stronger, faster, and more of it, I think, is what we're looking to see. But Karen, thank you so much for joining us on the program and keeping your finger on the pulse when it comes to AI and social media and everything that's going out there in the tech landscape.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.